Welcome to Oakwind Farm Blueberries. This is my parents' farm. They bought this property 38 years ago and have lived here ever since, obviously. They've done all sorts of projects, but the big one these days are the blueberries, which we put in about 15 years ago, I think.
And did you grow up here?
I grew up here.
Let's go check it out.
All right, come on in.
Under cultivation, we have a hectare, which is 2¼ acres. And on that we grow 3 varieties. We planted 2 initially, Dukes and Blue Crops, and then a few years later we planted Blue Golds. Yeah, they all ripen at different times, so that's nice. It's a fairly short but intense season, and this year of course we'll be emphasizing more U-pick, so we'll run that concurrently with our own pickers.
This is 5 pounds and this is 1 3/4. So at the farm gate we will also have boxes with these sizes.
But if people want to order, they're just going to be ordering 10-pound minimum.
Yes.
And then we would pick those and sell them.
Yeah.
Those are for the serious bakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people buy like 80 pounds. And the beauty of these is you can just put the berries in there. You don't have to wash them because we don't spray. You just take them home and put them right in your freezer.
Yes.
And
It's the
they
best
taste
way.
as good all year long as they do the day that they come off the bush.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth do people do with 80 pounds of blueberries?
They eat them, believe it or not.
Eat 'em like
Some
candy.
people get more than that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So on a good bush, like over there, row 13, you can almost, a U-picker can almost get like 10 pounds on a bush when they're ready. Yeah. And it doesn't take long, especially if you're a good picker, which Courtney is. She can really fill these up pretty quickly. But it's really enjoyable. People love it. And they have as much fun picking as they do enjoying the berries, I think. So it's kind of a win-win.
Can you take us to the first ripening, example of a first ripening bush?
Sure, I was just
And then-
looking at one actually.
The Dukes are a firmer berry. The Blue Crop are, I find, like sweeter, like a more floral taste, and they're a softer berry. They don't keep quite as well. So some people like the difference just alone in the texture. The Duke has more of a pop crunch when you bite into it, whereas the Blue Crop I find is just a softer berry. And then the Blue Golds are, they're a really different berry. They grow, they can be really big and almost mealy a little bit in the texture.
Isn't
and
she
the
being
flavor,
so kind to you
I'm
right
being-
now? Isn't that
the
nice?
flavor is, anyway, my dad loves them, so we'll never,
I do, and a lot of other people do too.
yeah. They're all, they're all good, like
Yeah.
for different reasons, and every year, depending on which one's in season, I think that one's my favorite, and then the next one comes along and I think, oh, this one's my favorite. So
Yeah.
they all have positives.
When you're out here every day and you just walk by a bush and you pick a handful and just pop them in your mouth, they're all your favorites.
Yeah.